All right, so here we go back in Grand Cayman.
Allison and Kelsey to my right.
It'll be the
Turtles with Amber and Amelia.
Legends in the near court with Amber Palcar and Amelia Schmidt. In the far court, it's the defenders with Allison Harris and Kelsey Lorente.
Defender serving.
Allison and Kelsey are serving first, and here we alternate who serves first every game. So next game you'll see the Legends serving first.
So here we go, officially underway.
Expect to see a lot of firefights here in the women's doubles game, just like this one.
Tell you what, Kelsey Lorente, she really played well yesterday. Just coming in, we talked about it, and unforced error there for her, but she hit the ground running yesterday. Had some amazing earnings.
Yeah, absolutely. She brings a lot of firepower. Her swing volleys, which is super important in women's doubles, are so crisp. So look to see a lot of swinging volleys from all four ladies in the midcourt.
Talked to her briefly earlier, and she said, you know, she doesn't play on the Pro Tour as much as she would like. She's a full-time nurse in the Miami area.
Oh, wow, very nice there from Allison. Goes off pace, doesn't hit the speed up as fast as Amelia was expecting. Was able to get that ball behind her, causing the error. Very nice there from all four ladies. All four ladies showing great control over the ball early. It's going to be a very high intense game here.
Well played shot there by Amber.
Amber stepping in, helping Amelia out, who was returning there, who wasn't all the way up at the line, was able to create enough pressure to cause the error.
Amber's only been playing professional pickleball for about a year, but had an extensive college tennis background before adopting pickleball.
And let me tell you, she has improved and gotten better so dang quickly. She went from playing in the pro qualifiers, you know, maybe a little over a year ago, to now making it deep in the draws, and she has gotten so good so quickly. Her ceiling is so high, and I think a lot of people expect her to keep progressing. Wow, great point there.
Yeah, Schmidt finally misfired, but that was quite the firefight going on. I'll tell you, Amber yesterday, the thing that surprised me was she hit some really great ATPs, and she told me she really does not drill them because her main practice court, there's not room to do it.
Yeah, she's actually from New York, so as somebody who's from New Jersey, I can tell you firsthand she's not wrong. There isn't a ton of space around the post there. Very nice there from Amelia, able to get the ball down. That's what creates so much pressure. When your opponents are in the midcourt, getting that ball down is what's able to create errors and pop-ups.
3-2. Side out, point 3.
Nice pressure there from Kelsey. Taking the ball out of the air and taking away Amelia and Amber's time.
3-3.
Oh, that one drops in. I think Amber may have thought that one was going out, but Kelsey able to drop that one in and take an early lead here, 4-3. It's super important to have the lead here in rally scoring, because if you trade side outs, you're effectively getting closer to the finish line while maintaining the lead. So let's see if Kelsey and Allison can expand their lead here with another one. And they do. Now 5-3.
Kelsey says, thank you very much. I'll take that pop-up.
All four ladies are able to
5-3.
exhibit great put-away power on this court.
To the net and back over to the Legends at 4-3. So being a New York guy, how are you handling this humidity here in Grand Cayman?
Yeah, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced. Even now, I live in Delray Beach, Florida, and it is very different than this. It is so humid. I have never had to change my clothes so much.
Side out, point 6.
Yeah, this is like a 5-shower-a-day kind of setup.
I'm in between matches. I'm leaving my shirt out in the sun to dry. I think one's still out there now for the next match. So I'm effectively trying to DIY my own laundry out here.
I hear you on that.
Amber able to take control of the point and puts that one away.
So the Legends get it back to a 5-6 game here. Again, we go to 21, win by 2 on the rally scoring, but they freeze at 20, so you have to have the serve to win.
5-6.
Switching sides at 11. The lob just back.
Point.
and that's going to tie it up. Looks very back and forth here early.
Have you been to this
6-6.
facility prior to this tournament?
Yes, I have actually. I was here in December for a tournament, and I mean, I fell in love with it. It just feels so at home. The Roost, the restaurant they have here is unbelievable as well. So everything here, they just have such a very welcoming staff, and Jerry and Munir have just been so awesome to everybody. So shout out Pickleball Cayman. Oh, and a great rally won by Kelsey and Allison there. That feels like a pivotal moment in the match. Let's see if they can run with that momentum.
You know, I feel like yesterday when Kelsey first showed up, they were trying to target her. I think she's kind of told them, yeah, keep targeting me. I'm good with that.
You know, it's interesting. I have this conversation with a lot of people, and there's a very misconception about targeting. When you target somebody, you're effectively letting them get into more of a rhythm. You know, moving the ball around, changing pattern is what creates errors and pop-ups. But, you know, just hammering the ball at one person and letting them get in a rhythm is effectively going to keep them in the point, and they're going to gain confidence as they continue the match. A little lead built here by Lorente and Harris.
Yeah, they've rolled off 3 in a row here.
Having the ball at the side switch is very important. It gives you such a big confidence boost going into the second half of the match.
Nine, 6.
That one just clips the line.
Yeah.
Cross body, cross court, just falls wide there. Kelsey tried to catch Amelia sitting forehand there, and Amelia was able to dodge it.
Amelia, a native of Australia, has climbed the ranks steadily.
Yes.
Another testament to the international reach of this game.
There are so many great players out there that you have never heard of all over the world. Pickleball has taken over Asia specifically by storm, and there are a ton of unbelievably raw, talented players out there. Oh, able to create pressure with that roll drop, get in, and finish the point. 11-7 here on the end change for Kelsey and Allison.
And they've been on a roll. They've scored 5 of the last 6 points in this game. We'll hit the end change back to Grand Cayman in just a moment. Well, Richard Livernice Jr. will get his chance coming up in just a few minutes here on this center court. Dave Ben, Zach Marceau, have you gotten to spend much time away from the facility and taken any of the fantastic scenery here around Grand Cayman this week?
Yeah, it is so beautiful out here. Let me tell you, it's just like I don't even know how to describe it. It's not very, like, the word I would use is populated, so it is really cool to be able to take in the scenes, get out to the beach, see how crystal blue the clear water is. So super blessed to have the opportunity to be here and compete here at Grand Cayman.
Yeah, the beach is hard to leave, that's for sure.
Absolutely. It is unlike any other beach you will see. Ooh, Amelia set up for the overhead. That one, hits the top of the net and falls back on her side of the court.
12-8.
Those are ones you want back. Kelsey able to work her way in, finds the high one, comes across the midline, looking to continue the pressure. Now Allison gets in there. Ooh, and that one just hits the tape.
To 9-12.
Oh, wow. And a big drive there from Amber. She saw Kelsey coming in, and it's very tough for Allison to be able to come over there and help out, defend that ball. So Amber able to find the smallest of margin, getting that ball through the middle. And we're back to neutral. Kelsey finding offense. Back to neutral. Deja vu there on that ball.
Oh, out of the reach and out of bounds.
Just falls wide.
We're trying to split the difference right now behind the scenes. We got a fan working to try to keep us from overheating, and they're saying that it's being picked up on the air.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's any better. We need to. Okay, we're being told that's better, so that's good. It's a little toasty in here.
Welcome to Cayman Islands. Amelia doing a good job taking these balls out of the air. Oh, able to confuse the defense in the middle there. I will say there's something to be said for the players helping out, coaching, like Richard here and Max on the other team, you know, picking up on small tidbits and patterns that may help your team just get that slight edge at the end.
Well, that'll move it to 12-14, so this thing anybody's game right now. Although it feels like the defenders have been the team more in control.
Here in rally scoring, though, it can change in the blink of an eye. Momentum is a huge part of rally scoring pickleball.
Wow, what a great two-handed shot by Kelsey.
Able to find the open court and creates the angle that puts that ball away. Beautifully done there by Kelsey Laurent.
The defenders have never trailed in this game.
A great read there from Kelsey as she lets that one go.
Hard to lay off some of those sometimes.
Absolutely.
We're going to get a timeout being taken here by the Legends right now at 16-13. Each team gets one timeout, so they'll use theirs here. We'll take a quick break as well. Back to Grand Cayman in just a moment.
To bait. And snacks to sunblock. Let anchors stock you up for a day of fun at sea. Anchors. Open 7 days a week at the Cayman Islands Yacht Club.
Your blessings with your heartaches too.
Gorgeous Sunday afternoon here at Pickleball Cayman, as the Legends trying to see if they can climb back in this one.
Amber. Beautifully done. Wow.
And then the touch shot. Oh, Amber got there. How are they keeping this going? Finally out of the reach of Amelia.
Well played there from Kelsey, able to open up the court and find the open court to put that ball away. Beautifully done there by Amber and Amelia to keep that one. Extending the rallies are so huge in pickleball. You never know. If you
3 straight points now for the defenders as they're 4 away from finishing this game.
Wow, well done there from Allison.
By the way, you mentioned that out of all the games yesterday, the defenders, they only won 1 gender-specific match.
Yes.
Or game.
Yep.
But that did come in their 3rd match of the day.
It did, yeah. It actually came against me. Richard and Andre played great. They were able to get that done against us. But, I mean, if they can get this women's match here, that's going to put them in a very, very favorable position for the rest of the match.
Just 2 away.
Can they put this one on ice? Beautiful reset there from Allison, able to get them to neutral. Ooh, as that one climbs over.
There's defense by Kelsey, but she hits it wide. So the Legends still hanging on here at 14-19.
And honestly, in rally scoring with a freeze, you gotta feel like no lead is safe.
Well, good defense,
Wow.
better offense.
And Amelia able to find the angle, put that one away. 15-19. Really important that Kelsey and Allison find a way to get this one. Oh, wow. And Amber unsure if that one was going out.
That puts us to game point.
And now we have officially hit the freeze. It's Richard.
Now the servers are going to take a timeout. Livernee's saying, hey, let's talk this over. We want to wrap it up here and be sure that we don't give them another chance.
Yeah, I think he sees something, a pattern maybe he likes. He doesn't want to, you know, have the freeze affect them too much. The freeze is such a big part of rally scoring. If you know, maybe don't convert on 1 or 2 rallies, you start to feel that pressure like, oh shoot, they're able to score points while I'm stuck at 20. So it's important to, once you hit 20, try and finish it quick before the other team's able to kind of build back and close the gap.
Well, so many sponsors to thank that have been involved with bringing this tournament to life, both in person here in Grand Cayman and also on your television screen. Want to thank 2020 Vision Care for being a great sponsor of this event. Also Burger Shack throughout the Cayman Islands. Driving around here, I think I've seen about 15 of them. Compass TV and Compass Media. Happy to be on the airwaves here locally on Compass TV. Interesting things. Massive Equipment Rental and Sales Limited. We make it happen. And Pickle TV, Scotia Wealth Management, and Avis. Let's not forget about Dart. So some pretty good sponsors on board, and I have a feeling that list is only going to get more and more dense as this tournament continues to grow.
All right.
So here we go, game point opportunity number 1.
Let's see what Richard Liberty drew up here in the playbook. Looking to utilize the middle of the court here. Inside foot seems to be the play. Going wide. Amber off the net cord. Kelsey. Amelia with the save. No!
And that'll do it. 21-15. They only needed one game point opportunity. And the defenders, it's the first time that the defenders women's team has gotten them a point. They have a 1-0 lead for the first time in this tournament. Can they carry the momentum into the men's side? We'll find out after this break. Lorente fired up. We'll have the men coming up after this timeout from Grand Cayman. Back here in Grand Cayman, Richard Livernese Jr., another guy from the Northeast New York area. See his accolades last couple of years, and he has just been really emerging as one of the top talents in this sport.
Yeah, those accolades just don't even do it justice, honestly. He has been steadily improving and beating the benchmark every year.
Andre Mick, former D1 college tennis player. And Andre, I mean, he's just so steady.
Yeah, he is a beast, and he has some flashy shots that I didn't even know were possible. He was pulling those out against me a lot in the Pro-Am.
Max Manthau, a.k.a. Purple Jesus. And, you know, he's not only a fantastic pickleball player, he has actually studied the game and wrote a book about it from an anthropology standpoint.
Yeah.
And Jack Foster out of Vero Beach, Florida. And Jack, you know, the power he brings is impressive.
Yeah, he moves so well, able to utilize such great athleticism. You'll see him sliding around the court out there. Purple Jesus and Jack Foster, one of the top men's doubles teams here, doing very well as Andre and Richard. Last time they played, Jack and Max were able to take it, and Richard and Andre feel like they have some unfinished business here in men's doubles as they look to expand their team's lead to 2-0.
We have not seen the broom come out in Grand Cayman this week. So every match except one has gone the full 5 games, well, until today, the semi today. You've been a part of both of the 2 matches that have not gone the full distance.
I've been lucky enough to not have to go to Dream Breaker in 2 of those matches, yeah. As we get underway here.
Down the middle from the baseline, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it looked like Andre hesitated there. I wasn't sure, maybe he felt like Richard was gonna take that, or maybe he thought it was going out. Hard to tell. Max utilizes such a heavy serve here. Coming in. Oh. Andre, nice inside out there.
So the serve back over to the defenders here. Liberties, who played college lacrosse and college football.
Richard was one of the best kickers and punters in the state of New Jersey in his time playing high school football.
Yeah, he's an accomplished athlete across the board, no doubt about it.
One of the few top pickleball players that does not have any tennis background. Could have fooled me, honestly. Andre utilizing his reach there. Jack, very nice reset. Jack has such great touch for the ball. Wow.
The quickness of Manthau on display there.
Pace of play is going to dictate the winner of this one. Max is going to try and push the pace of play, keep it fast, keep it in their favor. But Richard and Andre are going to look to utilize a softer pace of play, dictating rallies at the kitchen and using patterns to their advantage.
Manthau, favorable bounce off the net as that did catch the line.
I'm really digging those shorts Max is wearing today. Those are some fun shorts. I gotta know what's on those things. Ooh, that one just gets behind Andre. I think an early lead here, 4-2 for Foster and Manthau.
4-2.
And the firefight is won by the defenders as Foster too much on it. Back to just a 1-point game.
3-4.
Wow. Almost a bait ball there from Andre. Leaves it a little up and slides hard, able to get down on the counter, winning that point.
4-4.
But he missed it wide.
Wow. Just wide there. Foster just checking with his good buddy Andre. Confirms the ball was out.
Byron Frezzo, our referee, as he has been all week. Props to him standing there through all of this heat.
Wow, well done there by Jack. Able to get the ball behind Richard and wins the hands battle. There's a nice speed up and a nice follow up there from Richard. Jack just does such a great job sliding on that backhand side, getting it down.
Oh, how did he get there?
Wow.
Great coverage by Manthau, but Livernice takes advantage of the open court. Oh, Manthau. Nice angle played there. Legends preserve their lead and add to it on the rally scoring. Legends have not trailed in this game.
If you are Max and Jack, side out pickleball is your best friend. Oh, finds a good spot, but crosses himself up. Thought it was coming back to the forehand. Wasn't ready to put the two-way away.
6-7.
Foster, great return. Andre able to get it back to neutral.
A lot of patience right now.
Nobody wants to pull the trigger. A lot of respect for all four players' hands on the court. Moving the ball around.
Oh, unforced.
There.
And now the defenders will have their first chance to take a lead in this game. Zach, when you're in a dink situation like that, are you trying to set it? Obviously, you're trying to set it up for the next shot, but are you also kind of just waiting for a mistake you can take advantage of?
So for me, it's you play to win. You don't play to lose, or sorry, you don't play not to lose. I think a lot of people play for mistakes, and for me, I think I'm looking to be as aggressive as possible with the dinks while maintaining a certain sense of patience and looking for the highest % chance to attack. So for me, that's a lot of out of the air attacks. I'm reaching in as far as I can, looking for balls out of the air to create the most amount of pressure. Great slide there. Even better follow-up. Jack able to reset the point. Richard jumps the Ernie.
Able to recover.
Oh, and Max with a nice two-y there through the middle. Gives Richard a compliment on that athletic play over there as he evaded his thought of earning that ball.
The third tie of this game.
As Max goes full send, cross court into the backhand of Richard. Tough to let that one go. The amount of pace he creates on that ball.
Back in front for the Legends at 9-8.
9-8.
Oh, off the net and in.
Max giving him the half-hearted hand. The sorry, not sorry hand, I like to call it.
10-8.
10-8. Can they get to the end change?
And that will take us to the end change. Manthau, the two-handed backhands. And we'll go into the end change with the Legends enjoying an 11-8 lead. We'll take a quick timeout. Back to Grand Cayman in just a moment.
Discover the unexpected at Next Chapter.
Piece of Cayman's maritime history, rediscovered on the other side of the Atlantic. The dream? To make her seaworthy once more and bring her home to Cayman, where she can educate and inspire a new generation. DART is helping the Fairweather Foundation make this dream a reality, and you can help too. To find out how, visit fairweather.ky.
Back here in Grand Cayman, Dave Benz, Zach Marceau, and our Compass TV / Pickleball TV, or Pickle TV, excuse me, crew with you.
Dropper. Max is there.
Side out, point 9.
Might be the break the defenders needed after 4 consecutive points from the
9-11.
Legends.
that one dribbles over, Max is there. Richard able to get that one to neutral as Mick just misses wide there on the high one. Lots of props go out to Jack Foster. He's playing with Max, who I don't know that he's ever played with before. He's done such a great job of allowing Max to create offense while maintaining such good patience. So important in men's doubles. Right,
goes
that
5-hole. Yeah, it is impressive to watch Max though. Max is nonstop movement out there.
He has some of the best footwork in all of pickleball. That is commonly agreed upon by all pro players. That one just sails deep.
So the defenders again back within a point here.
Eleven, 12.
Too much on that one from Richard. You and Richard drill together every day, pretty much. How did you two very first decide to become drill partners?
You know, for a lot of the top pros in South Florida, they have this. Wow, what a get! Richard the dropper, Max not there. Wow. In South Florida, there's a high accessibility of players, and a lot of pros tend not to like to drill with each other because they have to split time working on certain things. And for me, as somebody who's on the right side, I feel like there's a lot of good things I can work on with Richard when he's also playing the left side, so we're able to drill a lot head up. And I also like to get some left side reps in, so figured it would be a good thing for me to kind of listen to Richard, follow the path he's taken, and now we've been inseparable ever since. I would consider him family at this point. He's basically a brother to me, an older brother to me, and he's a very good mentor. He's so strong with the mental game. So
love all the ties in the sport of pickleball, you know, obviously. And then you got Andre and Allison are a couple, and Ryler and Megan, and it's just such a...
Yeah, Blanca and Brandon, Jack and Amanda. There's a ton of couples on the island here. I said I'd love to see a team of couples. That'd be great. Yeah. Some of them can do the whole playing together thing. Some of them tend to try to stay away from that.
Ryler and Megan?
Ryler and Megan. I think Jack and Amanda also come to mind. Allison and Andre do a great job playing together. Wow, Jack, great slide there.
Legends are keeping the defenders at a very slight distance, turning them away as we're getting close to the finish line here at 15-13.
Football.
Yeah.
Football called on the Legends.
Side out, point 14. 14-15.
Jack, very good patience, not taking the bait and speeding any of these up. Oh, that one just hits in the net. I think that's his first missed dink that I've honestly probably have seen all tournament. As we are tied up at 15s apiece here.
It's a race to 6. Got to win by 2.
Max, Ernie, Foster there for the follow-up. It lands. Mick gives.
Well, that's the thing. If you can defend the Ernie and then the teammate comes over to help, there's going to be an empty court, and Mick found it.
Timeout receiver, 16-15.
Timeout taken by Max.
3 straight points here, Zach, by the defenders to take the lead. And it's a crucial stage. It's a good use of a timeout here.
Yeah, usually you see a lot of timeouts taken later in the games, just to stop any sort of momentum nearing the finish line.
Only 1 timeout per team, so this will be the last time that the Legends can break the momentum, at least with the timeout. It's going to be awfully tough for the Legends if they can't get this one home. I mean, coming back from down 2-0, as well as the mixed doubles teams have played for the defenders this week.
Yeah, it's a tall task to follow. So you got to make sure you're focusing on this one and trying to get this game, because trying to take down Richard Livernice in mixed doubles is a tall order in of itself, and then to follow that up with Allison and Andre, who play together and play well together all the time, is, you know, just as challenging. So you got to make sure you go into mixed doubles giving yourself 2 chances to get to that dream breaker and maybe even winning 3-1 rather than trying to tie it up 2-2.
So here we go out of the timeout at 16-15.
Receiver 0, server 1. 16-15.
Nice drop there from Jay. Speed up. Followed up by Richard, able to put that one away, gives him a 2-point lead.
And that's 4 in a row.
17-15.
Max did such a great job of getting that ball low. Richard had to hit up on that one, giving Max and Jack the advantage, even if Richard was able to get that one back.
16-17.
Makes Max Manthau's forehand speed up one of the best in the game. Drive coming through. Foster, athletic move across the court, able to tie it up.
That was impressive. The aggressiveness from Foster.
Both players, all 4 players, honestly, just exhibit such great athleticism. They are able to get from the baseline to the kitchen in a very few amount of steps. A lot of explosive
17
power.
all, 4 away. Oh, unforced by Richard.
Ball's in the net there.
So after the defenders reeled off 4 in a row, the legends have reeled off 3 in a row now to go back in front.
And that just shows you how important it is to honestly have the serve, because you can dictate the pace of play from the baseline. You'll see a lot of drives here from... Wow, and a football called. You'll see a lot of drives here from Max and Jack trying to bring a faster pace of play, and a lot of drops from Andre and Richard trying to bring a slower pace of play all the way to the kitchen and able to dictate the rallies at the net.
Little surprised the defenders didn't use their timeout there.
Yeah, I have a good feeling if you see another point here, you'll see a timeout. Speed up, defended by Max, and I think that's gonna get us no timeout used here. They're gonna play through it, see if they can find a way to battle through this.
So game point opportunity for the legends.
2017, Jack takes a little off the serve. I was wondering if he was gonna go for it. Ooh, that one just falls short.
All right, well, the freeze at 20 makes it interesting because now we're at just 2 points away from being tied back up.
18-20.
Dre goes for the serve.
Oh, misfire on the third.
You gotta feel like down the wire, teams are gonna go for a little higher margin plays here. I think you'll start to see that right here, maybe. I'm gonna be interested to see if Jack goes for the serve here.
Game point opportunity number 2.
Drive. Jack's behind him. Jack's there again. Dropper. Jack's there with the slide. And a mistake as the
great defense by Foster. Unbelievable. He got to that drop shot by Livernice, and the broom will stay in the closet here in Grand Cayman.
Wow, heading into mixed doubles, we are tied at 1 apiece.
Anybody's match here in this best of 5. We're going to take our break. When we come back, we'll have the first mixed doubles match of this semifinal.
a day of fun at sea. Anchors. Open 7 days a week at the Cayman Islands Yacht Club.
If everything I dreamt was true, I take your blessings with your heartaches too. It's so easy and so fun to know.
Some of the most advanced AI tool set.
500,000 web pages to one of the largest websites in the region. And with AI, you'll be able to search every article the same as if it was released today, put up online on CaymanCompass.com.
Anyone, anywhere across the world can actually access all of our archives and all of our issues of newspapers going back to 1965.
It's huge. It really is huge.
Slow down, Heidi. Discover the unexpected at Next Chapter.
Back here in Grand Cayman, we'll show you what the bracket looked like coming into play this morning. The Stingrays and the Wranglers got it started. Stingrays, part of Zach Marceau's team. They win it in 4 games and waiting to find out who they're going to play, the Defenders or the Legends. And is there, I know you're not necessarily rooting for anybody, but is there a matchup that you think is better for your team in the final between the Legends and the Defenders?
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know. For us, it's interesting. We split 1-1 in both gendered, with both teams just in different ways. I think when we played the Legends, our women lost in a tight one, but the men won. And then when we played the Court Defenders, our women won and our men's lost in a tight one. So we end up losing to the Legends, but beating the Court Defenders in 5 games. We lost to the Legends 22-20 in the Cayman tiebreaker. So I think we're feeling confident as a team. I think we understand that it's going to be up to us, and if we play well, we'll win. And if we don't play our best, then it's going to be an uphill battle because both teams are so well-rounded.
I guess the one good thing you guys have going is, it's not until 5 o'clock the final, so we still got 2.5 hours, but you're going to be a little bit better rested than whoever wins this one.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a big advantage. I think that's why it was a big advantage for the 1 seed to be able to pick what time they were going to play, and I think that's why we chose to go first, to have the longer rest. So I think, leading up to the match, maybe an hour and a half before, we'll start stretching out the legs, loosening up, and getting ready. While the other team is probably going to have to eat quickly, find a way to rest faster than the time will allow them. So it'll be very interesting to see how this one kind of plays out and how we game plan for the final.
So our mixed doubles here, it will not be Allison and her boyfriend Andre Mick together. It'll be Allison teaming up with Richard Livernice Jr. as part of the Quality Care Defenders team, and then Jack Foster and Amelia Schmidt will share the court for the Legends.
Yeah, I think both teams are familiar with each other's games. Jack and Amelia played Brandon Lane and Megan Fudge very tight, and Allison and Richard, I think, played their first match together yesterday against Brandon and Megan. So I think both teams looking to build on that sort of chemistry throughout the match, and you'll get a sense very early on here who feels more comfortable with each other.
So just about ready to get this one underway with this semifinal tied at 1 game apiece.
As Byron gets us underway here.
Which one are you playing with?
So this is officially the 8th overall match that has been played in this tournament this week. And,
Oh, wow.
I mean, it speaks volumes that we will go to the final without there having been a single sweep.
Yeah, it just shows you that the level here is all so close, and it really does come down to just a couple points here in rally scoring and finding the right patterns that kind of put you over the edge late in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Jesus is doing his thing on the board.
Not sure what Byron Frezzo just said to the crowd, but he got a chuckle out of him.
All right.
So here we go. The defenders will start with the serve in the far court. Harris and Livernice, Schmidt and Foster in the near court. Ooh, the scorpion by Foster.
Richard, is that one going to stay? It is. Foster trying to find his way back in. Wow. Beautiful.
And then the Ernie, but he missed it wide. Great defense.
Jack calls that one out. I think it was just wide.
Yeah, that was, they called it out.
1-0.
So 1-0 lead for the Legends.
Good flick pressure there from Richard.
1-1.
Wow, and that one hits the net. Wasn't sure if it was in or out. I think they're going to give them that one. 2-1 here. Early lead for the defenders.
2-1.
Richard getting big in the middle there. Goes with the hard cross-court roll. Jack evades it. That one's going to land.
Oh.
Allison's there. Foster drop shot just wide.
Man.
Allison, unbelievable get.
Foster had it on a golden platter and dropped it.
Wasn't a bad idea. Allison's momentum was so far back. Just misses that one. Jack, great return. Wow.
Friendly roll for Livernice.
That one. Wow, well played there from Richard. Hitting a backhand overhead is very tough for any player. It's hard to create a lot of power for that, so Richard was waiting for the follow-up there to put that one away down at Jack's feet. As they look to expand their lead here. Just wide.
2-4.
So Schmidt with a chance here to get it back to a point.
Wow, what a grab there from Livernice on the left side. Looking to get the serve back with a chance to expand here. 5-2 for the defenders. As misfire there on the return.
The lead grows to 6-2 here.
6-2.
Richard dropping well to that backhand side. Gets big in the middle. Jack, beautiful.
Oh, couldn't dig it out though.
Awkward positioning there from Amelia. I think if she was either one step up or one step back, she would have had a little bit of a better chance at it.
Come on, how about this? An early timeout being taken by the Legends at 7-2.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I think, you know, Richard and Allison have built a big lead here to begin. So they're going to talk patterns, see if they can find a way to tighten the gap here as we get through the game.
Well, while we have a minute, I want to thank all of our great sponsors who've been a part of our experience here in Grand Cayman this week. And love seeing them on board and supporting this. 2020 Vision Care has been a part of that. Burger Shack, Compass TV, Compass Media, Interesting Things, Massive Equipment Rental and Sales Limited. Pickle TV, bringing you the coverage throughout the world outside of the Cayman Islands. Scotia Wealth Management. Avis. Dart. And I think that's it for the list. That's not it for the list. That's it for what we have for the graphics. You also got Yield Point, Quality Court Defenders, Leg Adventures, First Vanta. Been a great week here in Grand Cayman.
7-2.
Richard serving, 7-2 up. A big serve there. Amelia.
Could have been an outfall.
Richard still in the point here, trying to find one to pick one off. He's able to find it, follows it up, gets the point, 8-2.
So the timeout does nothing, Zach. They get the point out of it anyway.
Yeah, Richard's court movement laterally is just so impressive to me sometimes. Him and Jack both do such a great job of finding those middle balls that kind of float a little high. So I think Jack's going to be looking to do the same here as we get through the rallies.
Oh, Richard
Wow,
keeps it in.
Well played there.
Point.
Beautiful ball there, back behind Amelia, who was sitting two-y in the middle.
Gets us 2 away from the end change.
As Amber tries to
9-2.
tell her team to bring the energy, not let this one get too far out of reach. Oh, Richard tries to come across. Maybe you'd consider that one a heat check.
So the Legends, they've yet to get a point off of a serve in this one.
Pulls the two-y. Oh, well played there from Richard Livernice, playing so big on that fourth shot pressure. Fourth shot pressure is probably the most underrated part of pickleball, and he's doing such a good job of not allowing free entry into the kitchen for Jack Foster and Amelia Schmidt.
Oh, she gets it in. That'll take us to the end change. It's a clinic right now by the defenders, up 11-3. And the Legends are going to have to talk some things over during this end change. We'll take a quick break. Back to Grand Cayman in just a minute.
Some of the most advanced AI tool set.
500,000 web pages to one of the largest websites in the region. And with AI, you'll be able to search every article the same as if it was released today, put up online on CaymanCompass.com.
Anyone, anywhere across the world can actually access all of our archives and all of our issues of newspapers going back to 1965.
It's huge. It really is huge.
Discover the unexpected at Next Chapter.
Well, the Legends hoping the end change can try to stop the momentum of the defenders.
11-3.
11-3. Livernice too much under that one. So back to the Legends, who are still looking to put a point on the board off of their own serve.
Jack is there. Allison changes pattern. Richard finds the high one, goes back behind Jack. Well played there.
Saw Jack leaning towards the middle and exploits it, Zach.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes when the ball is a touch higher, you have to commit one way or another, and I think Jack just got caught committing forehand there. That's why sometimes you see players go behind the back, kind of like Brandon Lane. Jack, well played there. Hands put on display.
5-12.
Amelia says that one's mine, but just leaves it up.
Point 14.
As the lead is 8 for Livernice and Harris.
Going to be hard to win if you don't ever get any points off your own serves.
Yeah, especially if your opponents are dictating the pace of play from the baseline. It almost feels like it's a very suffocating feeling. And trying to find some energy to pull yourself out of that is so crucial in this moment for the Legends. Is that one just in the net? Expands the lead to 9. If you are the defenders, side out pickleball is your best friend. You just side out all the way to 20 and then find a way to score that 21st. You're going to be in good position. That one, Amelia.
Oh, Schmidt right into the belly of Livernice.
I would check that ball. I think it might have a little moisture on it after that one. You don't want the ball sliding off the paddle face.
6-14.
Foster, great drive behind.
Oh, unreal.
Richard able to get in there and create some pressure.
Legends have had 6 serves, and the defenders have gotten 6 points off those serves.
15-6.
Trying to get something going. Oh, Amelia, great twoie. Richard tries to follow it up. Had a look at it, but just falls in the top of the net there.
7-0.
7:15 here.
Foster twoie. Gets him in on the forehand. Scorpion.
Yep.
Oh, goes Burt.
Good poach there by Richard.
Foster has hit 3 Scorpions that I all thought were pretty solid counters, but very well defended there from Richard and Allison. And the Burt able to convert on that one, back to a 9-point lead.
16-7.
Oh, that was going out if it didn't tag him.
And we've officially hit double digits here on the difference in score. It's Foster and Schmidt to put something together here. That one just up. Allison, great defense there.
It was a great dig there.
As Richard looks at Allison and says, "Thanks for helping me out there, partner."
And if you're wondering why the Legends aren't taking a timeout, it's because they took it at 7-2.
Yeah. As that one's in the net.
19-7. I think the only thing to be determined here is what's the final margin going to be for this one. And that'll take us to game point.
27.
Oh, misfire.
20-8. As the Legends look to get something going here.
20.
Big drive. Followed up by a Richard Ernie drop shot. Oh, as Amelia goes for the bag. Richard sees it just a little too early.
So that'll get us to game point number 2.
Almost baited her with that one. Goes up. Jack, not there. 21-8, your final score. for Livernice and Harris, who get the lead to 2-1 for the defenders.
That was an impressive display put on. I mean, the Legends, they did not score a single point off their own serve. I mean, that's, like I said, that's going to be tough to win.
Goes to show you how important that fourth shot pressure is. And I will say Richard is known for his unbelievable fourth shot pressure on the APP. So shout out to the defenders who get that one and expand the lead to 2-1.
So they'll try to wrap it up in 4 games, and we'll have the 4th game coming up after this quick timeout. Stay with us from Grand Cayman.
Camana Bay was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7 Mile Corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
Piece of Cayman's maritime history, rediscovered on the other side of the Atlantic. The dream? To make her seaworthy once more and bring her home to Cayman, where she can educate and inspire a new generation. DART is helping the Fairweather Foundation make this dream a reality, and you can help too. To find out how, visit fairweather.ky.
From beer to bait, and snacks to sunblock. Let anchors stock you up for a day of fun at sea. Anchors. Open 7 days a week at the Cayman Islands Yacht Club.
And welcome back to Pickleball Cayman. Gorgeous Sunday afternoon as we are getting close to knowing who's going to play for the championship. Quality Court Defenders with a 2-1 lead here in this semifinal, trying to finish it off in 4 games. The Legends hoping they can push it to the Cayman decider. And we are thrilled to welcome to our broadcast position the person who is responsible for this tournament, responsible for us being here in Grand Cayman. And Jerry Beck is the owner of the tournament, owner of the complex. Jerry, this has been such a pleasure to be here this week. Has this exceeded your expectations?
It really has. First of all, thank you so much for having me in the comms box here. It's a delight to join you guys. It's been an incredible tournament, and to have the first...
Well, now we're going to throw on the headsets and put you on camera. Let me fix your cord, though, first. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then put that over the shoulder.
The first time I've been doing this.
There you go. All right. So now we can get Jerry's face on TV. And Jerry, tell us a little bit about how you got into bringing this facility and this tournament here to the Caymans.
Yeah, the facility almost came about by chance. I got into pickleball during COVID in Canada in 2020. Came back here, no one played on the island. And I had a tennis court at my house, put 2 pickleball courts in. invited friends, and it just grew and grew. I mean, it wasn't me, it was pickleball just does that. It's just such an incredible popular sport, such a social sport. And when we first planned this facility, it was just going to be 6 courts, a porta potty, and a food truck. And it's just unbelievable. Now we're at 24, soon to be 36 courts, a restaurant, a garden, a playground, and it's unbelievable how it's grown.
Well, what is the ultimate vision for this? I know you're going to put in more courts. Do you see it ever reaching a limit?
I really don't have an ultimate vision. We never really had a vision. It's just become its own thing that just keeps on growing.
Well, I know that you have done a little bit of dabbling in some play-by-play, so we want to let you kind of do a little of the calling. I've called enough here this week. I'm going to just listen.
Okay, well, I'll apologize in advance. This isn't my forte, but we'll have a go.
All right, as we get underway here, Max and Amber looking to extend the Legends season and playoff run here as Mick playing with Kelsey Laurent. Oh, overextends himself a touch there, not able to convert. Kelsey and Andre played one match together. They beat myself and Amanda in an absolute battle, 25-23. So this team able to put together some court chemistry. We'll see if it pays off here. Amber and Max have 2 very complementary styles. They both love the fast-paced game. You're going to see a lot of that, a lot of driving from the baseline, crashing in off it. We'll see who is able to dictate the pace of play more. Kelsey, a nice left-handed pickup. Not sure where she should go. That one falls in the net.
I think Max's athleticism has just been off the charts this tournament.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. His footwork really is just second to none. Amongst all the pro players, everybody agrees he has some of the best footwork in the game. Ooh, in the tape.
Jerry, I know you play a lot. What are you picking up from these pros that you can put into your game?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the biggest thing that we've all been picking up on is how it's no longer just a speed up, it's a combo. You can't be attacking at this level unless you're willing to deal with what comes back. And that's just become such a huge part of the game.
5-2.
Megan Fudge, probably one of the best in the combo department alongside Max Manthau.
Absolutely. And the sheer quality of the resets, we're just seeing an amazing one there from Kelsey.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Riley Bonard has blown my mind with her resetting ability this weekend.
Yeah, I was telling Brandon, I'm like, enough of the mid-court balls to Riley. She's getting everyone in the kitchen.
Yeah, you may as well be playing against the wall.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about the tournament you did play in this week. You made it to the finals. What happened?
Yeah, we made it to the Pro-Am final. I was fortunate enough to be playing with Ryla DeHart, absolute legend. I think we kind of ran out of gas a little bit. Our opponents played superbly. Dana, who works here at Pickleball Cayman, was absolutely on fire. And Amanda Henry, I did an analysis actually last night at home of the match, and there was 67 points. She had just one error.
Really?
Amanda was a complete rock.
That's my partner.
There you go, yeah.
She's unbelievable.
They played fantastic. It was an amazing tournament though. Some incredible points, and just wonderful to have a chance to play with these pros down here.
Got a quick time out being taken here already at 7-3.
And the defenders reciprocate an early timeout of their own. Down 7-3, talking it over. I think they're talking about how they're going to get to the kitchen line. I think there's been a couple balls where Kelsey and Andre are both driving and they're both caught in the midcourt a little bit and missing a couple resets. So I think Richard's telling them either drive and stay back or drive and commit. Depending on the return you're getting, obviously a fast, deep return, you're going to want to drive and stay back and look to drop the fifth. But anything short, be aggressive on and come in behind it.
Good look at Kelsey right there, Jerry. She got the call late on Friday after Carvajal Lane went down, unfortunately, and came here. And how impressed are you with what you've seen out of her since just coming in last minute?
Yeah, I mean, Kelsey's certainly not an unknown. She's a fine player, and to come straight in, she literally jumped out of a nursing shift, I think, on Friday in Miami, and packed a bag and came down Saturday morning straight into the game. She's played brilliantly.
And she's not showing any kind of nerves coming in, which was great. She hit the ground.
You gotta feel like dealing with saving people's lives might have a little more nerves involved.
Absolutely.
7-3.
Zach, oh, we'll wait till this point goes. I have a question for you.
I'm hoping I have a good answer. Oh, wow. Amber sits forehand, punishes that one.
So you're talking about what Rich might have been saying there in the timeout about whether to drive and stay back or drive and crash. Obviously, you've been playing quite a bit this weekend. The balls are soft here due to the heat, the humidity.
Absolutely.
Do you think that the drive is as effective shot here, or is it not as valuable as usual?
It's effective if you are playing it correctly. So like Max there drives and comes in behind it, leaves it a little up, which makes it more ineffective. But if you use the drive as a form of entry, drive, stay back, then drop, that's the way you can kind of make the drive into a useful shot. For me, I've been using the roll drop. I feel like it adds a ton of pressure. You come in behind it, they're going to have to concede net, and it even puts pressure on the opposing team to concede net. So that's kind of been my main form of entry into the kitchen. But Andre and Max are two people who use the drive more than 50% of the time. So it'll be fun to watch how both teams are able to handle it.
Unfavorable kick off the net there for Mantau, so Lorente and the defenders trying to see if they can climb back into this thing. They'll get another break there to get it to 5-9.
As that one just falls wide off the paddle of Amber. Beautiful stick there from Amber. Wasn't going to get fooled by it again.
Jerry, I'm being told that you played a little bit with Kyle Yates as well, who obviously is a big name in pickleball circles. How did that come to be, and what's that experience been like for you?
So yeah, Kyle came down for the APP Cayman Islands last March, and he was kind enough to do some clinics with us. Got to share a court with Kyle, and he was kind enough to let me body bag him on an Ernie, which to this day is still my greatest shot in pickleball.
Is there any video of that?
I do have a video of it. It runs continuously on the wall in my home. If you ask Kyle, he'll adamantly say it hit his wrist, but his wrist was tight to his body, so I'm claiming the bag.
I could see Kyle saying that, knowing Kyle a little bit. We've done some stuff with Kyle over the years, including his Atlantic City tournament a couple of years ago. Just a really great guy, great ambassador for the sport.
He really is.
And so I want to go back to this facility, though, Jerry. It's how many members are you guys up to now?
Oh my goodness, I think we're pushing 14,000 now.
14,000. What's the population of the island?
The population is around 90,000. But in that 14,000, we do have probably 3 or 4 seasonal visitors and tourists. So just over 10% of the local population is actually a member.
Does it shock you at all how popular the sport is on this island?
On one hand, I'm completely astonished how it's grown. On the other hand, I'm not as surprised at all because it's such an incredible sport and it's so easy, so accessible, so much fun. I feel when I hear that 10% of the island's a member, my immediate thought is what's wrong with the other 90%?
Well, it is, I mean, it's mind-blowing, and the little bit I've driven around the island, I mean, obviously this is the gem when it comes to pickleball, but there are courts that you can't drive anywhere on this island without passing by a court.
That's right. I think we have close to 150 courts now across the island, through all the condo complexes and other places, typically where tennis courts have been converted or still now double usage. It's really taken this island by storm.
I'll tell you what those courts don't have. Steak chop chop bowls.
It's great. The Michelin starred steak chop chop bowls, according to Jack Monroe.
Yeah, our caps off for sure to the people who put together the food on a daily basis over there, because they do yeoman's work.
Absolutely. The food in our restaurant, we're very fortunate that the guys who run that restaurant did an absolutely fantastic job with the menu.
But it was also quite interesting. Yesterday, you guys had a full house with the Champions League final going on with PSG and Arsenal.
We did. Champions League was crazy. Had cheering for both pickleball and soccer going on at the same time. And I think we had like 4 or 5 birthday parties here as well, just to add to the fun.
Football called against Mantau here, and that will quell the little rally that they've been putting together.
That'll get us to 8-11.
8-11.
That's the gap. has closed significantly here. Max getting now down to 2. You got to feel like a timeout's coming if another one's scored here. Max and Amber looking to right the ship and get it back to the lead they once had, while Mick and Kelsey looking to flip the script.
And that early timeout looking like it might have been a thing of genius as they've had the momentum since.
Oh, wow, that is so good by Kelsey.
Point. Got a good one brewing right now. The defenders trying to close this thing out in 4 games. If they can come back to finish the deal here.
I don't know if Kelsey Lorente is religious, but she just took down Purple Jesus.
Oh, is that one just long? Dre had to recoil and reload that one quick, but just a little too out in front there.
So Jerry, the biased question is, you know, being part of this Pickle TV and Compass Media crew, how big is it for you know, you to be on Pickle TV and get national and international exposure, and then also have this on the island locally?
I think it's absolutely incredible. We couldn't believe it when Pickle TV agreed to pick up the stream. We couldn't even believe it when our local TV station agreed to broadcast this, and I think it's just absolutely wonderful. It's great for the game, it's great for Pickle Cayman, it's great for the Cayman Islands. All our foreign viewers able to see what an incredible place Cayman is. I've been loving the transitions with the beach and other views around the island. Cayman's an incredible place to come and visit and to live, and this has just been such an amazing way to showcase it.
How did you end up first coming to Grand Cayman?
I came 23 years ago. I was a big cricket fanatic growing up, and the West Indies, the Caribbean, was one of the most incredible places to watch and play cricket. So I took a sabbatical from work, came out here, played some very average cricket. I thought I was better than I was. Didn't really suit my game down here, but I just loved it. I fell in love with the island, and I called him up, my boss, about a year later and said I'm not coming back.
It's a phone call a lot of us would like to be able to have.
I think it's a phone call most people down here have had at some point.
Yeah, well, it's a nice phone call to have. In the meantime, we got a great game here, 13 all.
Kelsey pushing Ernie. As that one just goes wide, leaves Dre a little stranded there. Kelsey's been pushing Ernie a lot this week. She sees that ball get behind the guy, and she recognizes that and puts the pressure on. Max able to evade the Ernie, putting Dre in a tough spot there.
14-13.
You know, as teams hang around in this rally scoring format, it's not crazy to see underdog wins in this.
It's Mick taking everything right now.
And Amber goes with the answer. Well played there by Amber Pollacker, able to find the space behind Andre Mick, expanding the lead to 2 now here for the Legends.
15-13.
Oh, wow. Andre, somebody who really likes that forehand return. So Max trying to pin to the backhand side. Andre just couldn't get around it quick enough. Andre, somebody who has very big returns, not a person you typically want to see returning the ball at you. Big overhead, able to convert 14-16.
Anybody's game right now.
Coming down to the wire.
14-16.
As Dre just runs through that one. Set it up well, had the backhand look.
That might have been going out had he not taken the bait, but.
True, hard to tell. Moving through the ball that fast, so hard to decipher whether the ball's gonna stay or go. Oh, Amber. They try and draw up a driving crash there. Almost looked like your 2E, Jerry.
Because it went out.
No. Amber's got a very pretty 2E.
They're definitely giving Amber license to go for a shot here, aren't they?
18-15. So we're nearing 21. Oh, reset in the net. 16-18. 2-point lead.
Defenders running out of runway here, though, guys.
Yeah, you got to feel good if you are the Legends trading side out. So the 2-point lead is not necessarily a bad thing. Give yourself at least one look to close this thing out and force a Cayman tiebreaker. Nice reset there. Very nice reset from Kelsey.
Ooh, unforced by Andre. And the Legends are 2 points away from getting us to a Cayman decider. How much are you liking the format of this tournament, by the way, and the fact that pretty much everything has gone to the Cayman decider?
It's unbelievable. We've only had, I think, 2 matches in the entire weekend that hasn't. Yeah, the formats work brilliantly. The teams seem incredibly even.
Dre, nice counter there.
Even the, sorry. I was going to say, even the 4th place team, I think, in their opening fixture beat the 1st place team.
I mean, it was, you know, every game has been right there. There have been very few lopsided games. Wide shot there, and that gets us back to a single point here at 18-19.
Pressure is on. Legends with a 1-point lead.
18-19.
Oh, we are knotted at 19.
Dre putting the pressure on, able to find the feet of Amber, tying it up. Amber with a nice flick, speeds it up. Max looks to put it away, able to. Whoa.
She's okay.
So the advantage now going over to the Legends as they are a point away from getting it to the decider.
They still have a timeout, so I'll be curious to see if they take it here. I think they're gonna roll right through. Feeling like they have enough momentum to close this thing out. Let's see. It's high, and it goes behind for a winner. We're heading to a tiebreaker.
The Cayman decider coming up yet again. What a match. I mean, these games have been unreal, Jerry.
It's been incredible. It felt like Max and Amber were leading the whole way through, but Dre and Kelsey just did not give up, and they kept tying it up.
So evenly matched. I'd be curious to see what mixed teams are going to be put out and what mixed teams will be put against them. So crucial here. This game went to a decider last time. The defenders took that one, so you got to feel like they have the slight edge here.
Defenders feel most comfortable in the decider. That's where they get. I want to. So the Cayman decider with rotating the mixed doubles and not really including any singles portion in there. Do you love that?
It was actually something where we pushed to the players that we felt would be a good way to do a decider, especially since there are a handful of single specialists here, but most of these players don't play a lot of singles. So we didn't want to have a situation where one team happened to have 2 or 3 good singles players, and every Cayman decider would suddenly go their way.
Well, we're going to take a timeout and catch our breath. We're back with the Cayman decider to decide the final spot in the championship coming up after this quick timeout.
Escape to Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and discover a world of tranquility. Just a short flight away from Grand Cayman. Discover the island's pristine coral reefs, explore the unspoiled beaches, or simply relax in our pool and hot tub. Escape to paradise today. Book your stay at Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and experience the ultimate island getaway.
Camana Bay was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7 Mile Corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
I have no problem with it. It wasn't intentional.
So here we go. Welcome back to Grand Cayman. Let's show you the scoring here for the Dream Breaker. It'll be the women's doubles, then the men's doubles, then the mixed doubles, and then the other mixed doubles teams, and then back to the women's, and we'll rinse and repeat until we get to 21. You got to win by 2, got to win on the serve, but every 4 points they will rotate, and I just think it's so fun. It's great to watch as a fan.
I think so, and I like the way the Cayman Decider is just like a small microcosm of the actual matchup you've just watched.
So Zach, how do you handicap this?
I have no idea. This is this is going to come right down to the wire. I have a feeling you're going to see 20-20 on the scoreboard by the end of this thing. Yeah, really, honestly, you know, the Cayman Deciders or any type of tiebreaker where you're switching every 4 points comes down to, can you play the margins correct? Playing red line pickleball is something, you know, I think doesn't favor teams in this sort of format. You need to be able to get up, find a way to get the patterns in your favor, find a way to play the highest margin pickleball, and find a way to almost just feel like every single 4 points you're turning over the lineup with the momentum. So it'll be very interesting to see here. We're going to start with women's doubles. We're going to start with Amelia and Amber, who are looking to take a little bit of revenge on Kelsey and Allison, who they had previously lost to in the women's doubles match. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out.
Right now, it's Jack Foster warming up Amelia as Amber's grabbing a quick break here, but should be out on the court here momentarily. They're reminding us that our mics are live, even though we're not hearing it in our headset. So try to keep them moving to a minimum, just letting you guys know. But, you know, listen, at the end of the day, I'm not surprised we're here for the Cayman Decider. I think we'll probably see it in the final as well. The Vanta Stingrays are waiting in the wings. And, you know, it's been amazing to see the job that you guys did drawing up these teams, Jerry.
Yes, I think that's all down to our sponsors, who are the team captains. They came up with a great draft, and we've got 4 very even teams.
Are you ready to roll?
By the way, tip of the cap there to Byron, who's done a yeoman's job with the refereeing the entire week.
He really has.
This is the tiebreaker, Cayman breaker. So
I saw him at the hotel this morning. I know he's, you know, he's not exactly feeling like he's, you know, having to do tough work to be here in the Grand Caymans. Cayman Islands is a great destination.
All right, and the Legends start us off 1-0.
1-0.
Long point going on here, the speed up and out of bounds by Policare.
Knotted up at ones here. That point looked like it could have gone either direction a couple times in the rally. Ends up going the way of the defenders. It's in.
Kept by Lorente.
Oh, and couldn't get that one.
The Legends back on top here. We will get the change to the men after the next point. Was interesting on Friday, Jerry, when you had the unfortunate injuries to both Monroe and Carvajal Lane, but it was interesting that each side lost a player. So when they got to the Dream Breaker, it kind of equaled things out.
It was indeed it's very unfortunate for sure. Emergency meeting of the rules committee to figure out how we can resolve this. But I'm glad we came up with a system the players were all happy with.
So the men come on, Livernice and Mick in the far court, Foster and Manthau in the near court. Wow, Foster! Nice touch by Jack.
Reigning MVP, Jack Foster.
Yeah, I heard he played a phenomenal here last year.
He was outstanding.
Dre with a beautiful volley down at the feet of Foster. Not able to come up with that one. And this one has a very tight feeling to it. 3-3.
The receiving team has scored all 6 points in this match so far.
Wow, gets it to the chicken wing, the off-pace speed up. Dre was just a touch early, sailing that one just a touch long there.
So the Legends go back on top 4-3.
Jack decides to stay patient with it. Oh, is that one?
And now back to 4-all. We'll get to swap out here again. Whoever scores first on their own serve is going to have a huge advantage here because it hasn't happened yet.
They stick with Allison and Richard, while the Legends decide to go with Max and Amelia. Amelia runs around the forehand there, gives a different look. Richard gets in there and is able to get a point on their serve. The first of the Cayman decider, 5-4 in favor of the court defenders.
Livernese quick hands. And then into the net.
Read well by Livernese, but Max Manthau able to pull himself out of that well. Knotting it back up at 5s apiece. Max scrambling, not able to get that one, 6-5.
You've seen plenty of that out of Richard over the last couple of months.
Yeah, his pressure there is just immense, almost suffocating. Max goes Ernie. Amelia put on the island, able to weather the storm. Allison gets them win. Oh, beautiful speed up behind Richard there. Still knotted up. Each team splitting 2-2.
And now we change out the teams again, so it'll be Mick and Lorente in the far court, Paula, Karen Foster in the near court.
6-6.
Wow, big drive there from Amber into the body of Kelsey. Able to get them a 1-point lead here.
7-6.
Point here. Amber decides to rip, just misses long. 7s apiece.
So who's the voting committee for the MVP this year, Jared?
7-7.
I'll have to ask the rules committee to put that together. We need a committee to decide on a committee, I think.
It's going to be tough. There have been a lot of players that have played so well.
They really have. The quality of the play has just been phenomenal.
Obviously, the final will play a big role in who ultimately gets that.
Very much so.
Jack reads it. Kelsey weathers the storm. Wow.
You know, Zach, I think that, sometimes you're like, okay, I got back after the court was empty, and then maybe there's just a little bit of a let up, and it's just enough to create an unforced error.
Absolutely. It feels almost like every time you go Ernie, the point's going to be won or lost on that shot, but players are so good now. They're defending it so much more often now. Kelsey looking to get up for herself. Not able to. 8-8. No team has been able to break the 2-2 tie. Every 4 points, each team tying 2-2.
So here we go back to the women.
Like I said, 2020 feels very likely. Speed up, denied. Put away, had. Amber Policare gives her team a 1-point lead.
Amber's been impressive this week.
9-8.
Great length, great control.
Wow, just in front there. Knotted up again. Nobody creating any type of space in this one.
9-9.
Neither team has strung together more than 2 straight points at any point.
Here we go, 10-9.
1 point away
Legends
from an
looking
end
to
change.
get the side switch.
10-9.
This will be the last point of the women's doubles rotation before we go to men's. That one left up. Kelsey trying to put it away. And will. 2-2 again. As we go to men's doubles here. 10-10 apiece.
Zach, when you were playing this week, did you find any difference from one end or the other?
Honestly, probably not. I think maybe there's a slight breeze coming in from the backside where Richard and Andre are, and the ball kind of floats up on the side Jack and Max are. But other than maybe like the slightest wind change, there's nothing too crazy. Wow, as that one lands, and we go to the end change with a 1 point lead for the Legends. Jerry, who do you like after the halfway point here in the
It's so hard to call it. They're all playing so well.
11-10.
I'm gonna pick the Legends on no basis whatsoever.
just a gut feeling, huh?
That's the best basis
Just
to go
a
with.
gut feeling.
I want to go back to what you asked Zach. Zach, I don't think you were out there yesterday, maybe around, I don't know, 4:30, 5 o'clock, late afternoon. There was the 1 point, Jerry, where we did have the sun kind of coming through the opening.
Yep.
And that was probably the only time that, you know, from our vantage point, that it looked like maybe one side might have an advantage over the other.
Yeah, I saw that actually. It kind of crept in towards the dream breaker of our match. And we ended on this side, which was awesome. And I think if we don't get to react to the mixed doubles, I think we will try to pick the side and be able to end over there if we get to that dream breaker, that Cayman decider final match. Because I think once the sun goes down in the evening, it kind of peeks through on the side Richard and Andre are on.
Not for long, but during a game, that's enough, can make a difference.
Right, it's about a 20-30 minute period, but that's easily a game.
Blocks it behind Jack. Wow. 11s. Knotted up again. Nobody able to have any type of pull-away power here.
11-11.
Neither team has had more than a 1 point lead at any point in this Cayman decider.
Trey goes big on the third. Able to get his team to net. Trey lets out a roar as he gets his team the lead, trying to get the first 2 point lead of the match.
12-11.
Wow, that one stays in. Wow, there you go. 13-11. First 2 point lead of the match for the defenders. They look to expand on it as we go to mixed doubles here.
Allison will come on. Richard will stay on. Max and Amelia over on the far court for the Legends. Make it 4 straight points now for the defenders.
The momentum definitely in their favor. And I'll tell you what, I think a lot of teams forget that you actually do get a timeout in the Cayman decider. Nobody really remembers it though, because the momentum is usually broken up by the changing of players every 4 points. I believe I'm the only person to have taken a timeout in a Cayman decider here this week.
That's just a high pickable IQ right there, Zach.
Wow.
Well, unforced error by Richard, so the Legends get the break they need. Trey, I want to ask you about the support you've gotten from the island. I know, you know, Harry in the Pro Shop, his mom is one of the sponsors. It's how much have the businesses on the island embraced this tournament?
This tournament in particular, we only had a handful of sponsors because that's all we really needed, thankfully. But we have a corporate league that runs 3 times a year with close to 100 teams in each one. Something like over 250 local corporates have put a team in at some point over the last 3 years to our league. We also had a fundraiser on Friday. Brava, the local telecoms company, raised over $20,000 for charity with a pickleball tournament here. So yeah, definitely the local corporates are very, very heavily involved. Only a few on this event, but that's all that we needed.
13-15 now as the Legends are trying to climb back, as we'll again get the teams to swap out here. So it'll be Mick and Lorente for the defenders in the near court, and Pollicare and Foster in the far court for the Legends.
Foster and Pollicare need to go 3-1 to get this thing back to even here, while Mick and Lorente look to expand on their lead.
Oh, what a put away.
Mick able to weather the storm and get the serve back on their side.
16-13.
Oh, wow.
Mick with his trademark flick there, but Foster saw it coming.
That's what Kelsey wants back, no doubt.
Two guys that know each other very well. Amber, big drive. Oh, as that one hits the tape.
We'll get the change here on the next point.
This point huge now. It's the difference between a 2-point and a 4-point lead.
Ooh, that one close there. From the tape.
There you go.
15-17. As we go to women's doubles here, no team has pulled away in women's doubles. Both teams splitting 2-2 each time they've gone out there. Amelia and Amber need to make a play here now if they want to get this thing knotted up. Looks like a drop. A lot of pressure. There you go.
Back to a 1-point game here with a berth in the finals on the line.
It's so close. Lorente pulls, and it lands.
Caught the line.
Wow. I did not think off the paddle that was going to land, but that was well in. Wow.
18-16.
Good dig by Allison. Oh, bad break for Amelia. And the defenders are on the cusp here.
19-16.
All right, 19-17.
Split 2-2 again.
Dre and Richard look to put this thing on ice, while Foster and Manthau look to extend their playoff hopes.
Backs against the wall here, to say the least.
Big serve there from Manthau. Goes big on the serve, and it pays off.
Now to draw even.
18-19.
Foster goes big on the drive. Foster, an unbelievable pickup there. And it lands! 19s apiece.
Unreal.
It's anybody's ball game here in Cayman Islands.
Unreal.
19-19.
And Foster gets it through the middle. A three-point run.
Jack Foster gives him a match point.
A three-point run. As they take what I like to call a towel timeout here. They do have an actual timeout.
So here we go for the berth in the finals.
Foster goes big.
And there it is.
A little wide.
Oh, I thought he got it. I looked into me.
I think it was Richard cheering, which is what threw it off.
I want to see that one again.
I think it was just wide.
20-20.
Yeah, wide.
Yeah, just wide. Tough from this angle to see.
So here we go, 2020.
You called it at the start, Zach.
2020, I said 2020 felt like a very realistic scoreline here. Allison goes big, it's long. 21-20 on the mat. Spanthal paddle here.
And now the Legends will have their second match point.
It is mayhem here in the Cayman Islands, folks. Max Spanthal, will he go big? Goes big on the serve, it's
that was
long.
Too big.
You knew he was gonna go big. Try and get them a freebie there. 21-20, 2 points left to play for these pairings.
They've had 2 match points.
Richard and Max, both people who are no stranger to the pressure, have played each other in multiple APP finals. The movement is just outstanding from both these men. Speed up, reset. Amelia gets it back to neutral. It's high, put away by Max Spanthal, 22-21, with another match point on the paddle of the Legends.
I'm loving watching Zach get so into it. Zach, it's awesome, man. It's effusive.
I'm such a pickleball fan, it's not even funny. This is so unbelievable to me.
This is their 3rd match point opportunity.
He pulls it in the tape! Oh my goodness! And we're tied up again. Just 2 such evenly matched teams. We're not going to women's doubles, that's for sure. There you go.
The defenders have staved off 3 elimination points.
Oh my gosh. And Jack Foster, reigning MVP. Can he convert? 22-20. Amber goes big on the return. Kelsey works her way in. It's high. Amber punishes it. She's there.
Unbelievable get by Amber.
It's high. Hands unbelievable by Andre Mick, able to weather the storm. Now they have a match point of their own.
And for the first time, the defenders have a match point opportunity.
And if you want to see how much this means to the players, just watch the bench. Every point.
Mick decides to go with the drop. Pushes Ernie. Back over. It's high. Oh, defended by Foster!
Tiny MVP. Cleans it up in the middle.
Oh, they had the net high ball. You gotta feel like it's a 60-40 look. Foster converts on the 40% there.
So we've had 4 possible match points, all get turned away.
Big serve. Goes with the drive. Wow. Last point in the 4-point stretch here.
Match point number 2 opportunity for the defenders.
If they don't get it done here, we go to women's doubles.
The winner of this goes to the finals to take on the Vanta Stingrays for the championship.
Big serve, big return. Rips it. Foster there. Mick is there. No! The high ball in the tape! Oh, no way! And we go back to women's doubles. Knotted up at 24s here in Cayman Islands. This is everything you can ask for in a semifinal match.
5 championship points have been denied.
I still don't think both teams know they have a timeout.
5 match points, excuse me, not to play in the championship.
Denied. Denied again. In the net. Amelia and Amber give the Legends another look.
Another match point now.
So this is match point number 6, 4th opportunity for the Legends to win the match.
Goes big, tie game. 25.
It wasn't quite a full scorpion, but it was a half scorpion, and it was effective.
Knotted up at 25s. Neither team can pull away. Speeds it up. Denied. Amber. Amelia. It's in. Oh, Chelsea with the punch. Just off the edge of the paddle. They have yet another match point.
I mean, I like Kelsey's aggressiveness, but that might not have been the best time for that one.
Yeah, I think she saw it early and just hesitated a touch. I think if she went a half a second early, she may have had a chance. But then again, Amelia got that one below net height. So even if she had gotten a good look at it, you really don't know how well she could have done with that ball.
So that takes us to match point number 5 for the Legends. How many lives do the defenders have?
I'm going to start calling them the Cats. At this point, that feels like they've got 9 lives. It's good. Hold. Cross court. Got it. 26s. As we go back to men's doubles.
7 empty match points collectively, 5 of them by the Legends.
So Max asks for a second to dry off his hands. I mean, my hands are a little clammy myself. I mean, this is, I'm sweating over here watching this.
So Mick to try to put the defenders back in the lead.
Drops high. Max push. Speeds it up. It's wide. Another match point for the Legends.
This will be
on the serve of Max Manthal. Let's see if he goes for it.
Yeah, this will be opportunity number 6.
27-26.
Drive. Drop. And it's over! Purple Jesus! Tui backhand for the win! Well played by both teams, but it's the Legends who come out on top. 28-26 in the Cayman decider. Wow.
You took 6
What a
match points to close it out. You got to tip your cap to the defenders keeping it going. The Legends, they finally break through. Jerry, that was pretty impressive.
It's absolutely breathtaking pickleball. I'm at a loss for words. That was stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Wow.
We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, I will talk to the winners as we'll get you set for the championship. Don't go anywhere. We're back to Pickleball Cayman after this quick timeout.
Piece of Cayman's maritime history, rediscovered on the other side of the Atlantic. The dream? To make her seaworthy once more and bring her home to Cayman, where she can educate and inspire a new generation. DART is helping the Fairweather Foundation make this dream a reality, and you can help too. To find out how, visit fairweather.ky.
From beer to bait. And snacks to sunblock. Let anchors stock you up for a day of fun at sea. Anchors. Open 7 days a week at the Cayman Islands Yacht Club.
Welcome back to Grand Cayman. The Legates Legends do it again. And boy, was that ever an impressive win, getting it in the Cayman decider. And I started with the ladies first yesterday. I'm going to start with the guys here this time. Oh, okay. Max, let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, to be able to get it, they, by the way, they made you go to 6 match points. How tough was that?
I mean, it was really tough, obviously, and that's just a credit to them and everyone else in this event. Like, we pushing each other back and forth so much, and that just raises the level of everyone. But what a beautiful game pickleball is. I mean, that intensity, that pressure there, I was just electric. I'm so happy to have been a part of it, win or lose.
Jack, you were the MVP here a year ago, and you know what it takes to be able to win here. Is it even tougher this year?
Yeah, the competition's even tougher, but I just want to tell all my teammates that we believe in each other and we can do it. I told Max before the last point to take his shot because he's the best player here, and it worked out, so I'm happy, yeah.
It worked out well, and Amelia, how impressive or how impressed I should say, have you been by your teammates' resolve all week?
I mean, first of all, I just want to say thank you to the boys. They were absolute clutch. Amber was amazing as well. I did not perform my best this morning, but literally my entire team lifted us up. They got us the wins. I have never seen two men play like that in my life.
And I'll ask you the look-ahead question. You've got the #1 seed, the Stingrays, waiting in your path. What do you see in the championship coming up here in a couple hours?
I think it's all on us. Like, it doesn't matter who we play. I think our chemistry, we're learning every time we play, step on the court together. So I think it's all on us, and we don't have to. It doesn't matter who we play.
All right, you guys are called the Legends, but I know you've embraced the Turtles, so we'll let you do your little celebration here as we get set for the championship. It'll be the Legends.
Who wins, a turtle or a stingray?
Comment turtles.
Let us know.
Turtle or
Comment below.